Do I need a permit for that? Yes. If you are changing an air conditioning unit or if you are installing mini splits, sorry to tell you, you do need a permit for that. Now, I've seen a lot of people do it without a permit. You know, it might be an easy swap. It will be less expensive. Maybe you can do it with your cousin that have known how to do it. I do not recommend it. If you have the opportunity and the ability to hire this type of service, might as well hire a certified contractor that will hold your hand, work with you, maybe offer financing if you need to, and pull that permit for you and close it. And it's a good way to protect you, protect him, protect the supplier, and protect the city, and protect everybody, right? I mean, so just pull that permit. When we got to decide what type of projects are we doing in terms of HVAC and air conditioning, there is the mini splits that are very cost efficient, very easy to install, and look, I don't love the looks, but they will serve you very good. In this particular project, let's jump into it. You have a permit where we installed 5 mini split units. We installed one in this room. We installed one in the middle of it. We installed three, one on each of this room and one on this area. So the permit requires you to do all this inspection. So they want to make sure that if you have the underground drainage, that you inspect the rough for the installation in terms of mechanical, the pressure test of it, and the final for mechanical. In the meantime, if you have you're putting your slabs for your air conditioning in the exterior, your condenser units, you want to make sure that you have your foundation grounding, your slab is on check, your rough, your work width, and your final all has been inspected. I do not come up with these inspections. The city does. In this particular case, we are in Miami-Dade County, unincorporated, which I tend to enjoy very much in terms of permitting. For whatever reason, they do have it figured out. Love them, and the permitting tends to be much faster than in other municipalities, but that's just me. It's just an opinion. Tell me down in the comments which city you like the most. In this project, we got all of the electric diagrams for inspection. We have our existing panel identifying all that we had, and we provided our scope of work. It was a combination of an electrical plan, a mechanical plan, and all of the calculations that we had to come up for the specific units that we were supplying. As you can see, it has a bunch of stuff that I don't know who reads this, but everybody should. It's part of your permit and you own your permit. So make sure that you understand those and that you get them because it will be required. So the other project, it's a little bit different, but also critically important that you consider a certified contractor. On this particular project, it was in Miami Beach. It's a much more complex city. The review wasn't terrible, but we did have a couple of review processes and a couple of people that looked at it. So this particular project, it was in Miami Beach. We were installing 4 very highly efficient units. We provided a construction affidavit. We installed Linux, and this package is digitally signed and sealed. And it also have the model information, the different product lines, the specifications for the louvers and everything. All of the specifications of the unit needs to be provided. Your supplier will provide you with a lot of this information. This particular unit didn't have an NOA, but it had a product approval, which works very similar. And the engineering for the stands that we use to install this type of machines in the exterior to make sure that they are properly attached and they won't go on your first hurricane. Your certificate of product rating is also required, and these are the different ones. We had three type of models. The SEER is in here. The different capacities are listed there. Just make sure that you have all of your product information and you follow the steps that the city requires and the inspections that you will be required to comply with. If you want to learn more about this type of projects, just follow us.